It's a long, crazy, hard, insane, painful, wonderful, amazing, awesome journey. Enjoy the ride. Okay, it's nugget time, and in this nugget, I'm going to talk about sales and how sales is such an awesome career with so much opportunity. Frankly, that's because most people who get into sales don't take it seriously. That's right, I said sales is awesome because most people who get into it do not take the job seriously. They don't look at it as a career. Most of the time, they just think it's going to be easy money. That's why the sales career is attractive to so many people. They think they can make a bunch of money. You see, at some point, they hear stories about guys like me, the story of the college dropout that ends up making a bunch of money in sales. Sounds so easy, right? They may even know somebody like this themselves. They look at that person and think, geez, that person has no education and they have a lot of nice stuff. That person isn't any smarter or better than me, so if they can do it, I can do it. So they decide to get into sales, thinking that they're going to make a bunch of money. And they don't study anything about their new career, just like 90% of everyone else who gets into sales. They don't do any initial training. They don't do any ongoing continuing education. So they never get any better at their job of sales. In fact, they probably get worse because eventually they end up with a shitty attitude and they hang out in the fray with all the excuses and all the negativity. So like many salespeople, their sales tend to go backwards. They think, shit, I sold more the first month or quarter or year than I did the second month or second quarter or second year. Eventually, most of them quit and they say sales just wasn't for them. They say things like they didn't like the organization they were working with, or it was too cutthroat. Maybe they take the time to make some YouTube videos bashing salespeople in general, saying that they're all a bunch of crooks and cheats. This is how the story plays out for most people who get into sales. And I mean most, the vast majority. This is also a hidden advantage to those people who get into sales and take it seriously. I want to set the record straight. Being a salesperson is doing something for someone, not doing something to someone. It's a profession that makes the world go round, and it's a noble one. The truth is that sales is a great way to make a bunch of money because 90% of your competition isn't going to do any initial training or any ongoing continuing education in their career. That's right, over time, most of your competition is going to get worse at what they do, not better. And most of them are going to quit. And that's why there's such a high turnover rate in the sales profession. So for those of you that are willing to read books and go to seminars, willing to listen to podcasts, role play and scrimmage or be coached, the ones that hang around people that are way better than they are and ask endless questions on how they can get better, well, you guys and gals are going to be the ones that everyone else is telling stories about in the sales profession. They're going to say things like, it must be nice when they see your success. But you'll know that you worked your ass off to get there. You were the one that was constantly studying and training and practicing. You will know that you hung in there and built up your repeat and referral business over time through discipline and patience. You didn't work hard for 1 year. You busted your ass for 10 or 20 or 30 years. You are the warriors. You are the grinders, and you paved the way for yourself. Maybe some of you are only a few years into this journey and you're still not quite getting the results that you thought you'd be getting. You've been getting a little bit more each year and you've been getting a little better each year and you've been working and grinding. Keep going. It's going to pay off, I promise. Remember, your competition isn't taking this as serious as you are. Just keep grinding and getting a little better each week. For those of you that are thinking about getting into the career of sales, sometimes I call it entrepreneurship. You need to decide to be a student of the career and plan on working your tail off for a decade or more. You need to be getting at least 10,000 hours of studying and practicing however long that takes to be a top performer. Commit to being a student of sales. If you do this, you will be rewarded just like everyone else who's taken that journey. So go be a student of your profession. Strive to be world class at what you do. It's a long, crazy, hard, insane, painful, wonderful, amazing, awesome journey. Enjoy the ride and be the person that inspires others to succeed in sales.